Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Muffins. Huge thanks to Muffins and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Muffins reached out asking for a commander deck built around one of the new legendary pairings from March of the Machines, Surrak and Goreclaw. But before we get started, I'd like to quickly ask you to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel and it's free. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Surrak and Goreclaw are a 6-mana, 6/5 legendary human bear with trample. They also give other creatures we control trample. Finally, whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under our control, we put a +1/+1 counter on it and give it haste until the end of turn. This is a good old-fashioned beatdown commander. Our goal is big beasties. Lots of them. We want to have a ton of large monsters, but big monsters cost a lot of mana. One more thing, I wanted to challenge myself and make this deck budget friendly, so the goal was $100 or less. Of course, before we get to our deck list, we should keep in mind our checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, but this deck will probably go higher. 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, 1 sudden I win card. Castle Garenbrig, Scavenger Grounds, and 35 forests. I know, pretty basic. Goreclaw, Terror of Kalsizma, Cloud Key, Defiler of Vigor, Ronus's Monument, Krosan Drover, and Nylea Keen-Eyed make up our cost reduction effects. Nissa Who Shakes the World doubles our mana production, while Sol Ring serves as our only mana rock. Sakura Tribe Elder, Rampant Growth, Nature's Lore, 3 Visits, Cultivate, Kodama's Reach, Search for Tomorrow, Farhaven Elf, Topiary Stomper, Solemn Simulacrum, Migration Path, and Skyshroud Claim help us to put extra lands on the table. Artisan of Kozilek, Return of the Wild Speaker, Garruk's Uprising, Shamanic Revelation, Harmonize, Rishkar's Expertise, Toski, Bearer of Secrets, Greater Good, Lifecrafter's Bestiary, Colossal Majesty, Hunter's Insight, and Endless Atlas all work together to keep our hands full. Kogla the Titan Ape, Terastodon, Return to Nature, Scavenging Ooze, Beast Within, Naturalize, Acidic Slime, Reclamation Sage, Krosan Grip, and Nature's Claim help to remove annoyances. Bane of Progress, Nevinyrral's Disc, and Hurricane. Not a ton of options in green, but we can clear the board of annoying flyers as needed. Rampaging Baloths, Giant Adaphage, Archetype of Endurance, Krosan Cloudscraper, Hierophant Biotitan, Breaker of Armies, Desolation Twin, Ghoul Tree, Metalwork Colossus, Primeval Protector, Ancient Brontodon, Colonian Behemoth, Aggressive Mammoth, Avatar of Might, Caller of the Pack, Dawnglade Regent, and Argo's Vicious Watcher make up the core of our deck. Now that we have our deck list, we should compare it to our checklist. 57 mana sources split between 37 lands and 20 pieces of ramp. I know that's a lot, but our creatures are huge and we don't really have a way to cheat them into play. 12 pieces of card advantage, 10 pieces of spot removal, 3 board wipes, 3 pieces of graveyard hate in Scavenging Ooze, Return to Nature, and Scavenger Grounds. No sudden I win cards, but tons of big smashy creatures that we can send at our opponents. And since our commander gives all of them trample, we should be overwhelming them easily. I know that we have a couple of token generators in the deck, and the tokens created won't get the haste buff from Surrak and Goreclaw. However, they will still trample, which is why I only wanted to have large tokens, rather than an army of small ones. The deck came in at just shy of $100, at least at the time of recording. But the point of a budget deck is to try out something new, and if you like it, you can start upgrading it. So as far as upgrades are concerned, I'd want better card advantage like from Sylvan Library, or Worldly Tutor, maybe some protection against board wipes in the form of Heroic Intervention, or Tyvar's Stand, Old Gnawbone, Kodama of the East Tree, and Vorinclex Monstrous Raider would also be great inclusions in a deck like this. Do you have a Surrak and Goreclaw deck? What about a similar deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. One of the tiers is specifically set up for Commander. For only $25, I will build you a custom Commander deck based around your specifications, and even do a deck video on it. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Phoenix Device, Squishy, Brett, Roxy, Josh, Sean, OT, Richard, Pob Zombie, Mark, Danny, Sandwich, and Alex. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander deck videos often, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Also, if you're a fan of anime and manga like I am, feel free to check out my other channel, Musings by Danon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.